Have you know Grateful Dead is one of the biggest group ever come out of America. One of the biggest group ever come out of America. Grateful Dead. When the man they play overseas, people left America and go pack up stadium. Them playing at Jamaica already. Don't a man take up here. Grateful Dead. This is the cutting edge. So I hit up the student teacher them at Manique Teachers College tonight, yeah. This is one of the most receptive group of students I ever talked to at that college. Believe you me, they were very attentive and in tune. So I hit up all of them who was in the classroom a while ago when we was talking to them. So yeah, we love the in-tuning sessions where even sometimes when we say something, somebody can shout out and correct it. We love that. That means them are listen. Yeah, give thanks. You know, some never start out as one man, it's three man. Try them the name Burning Spear. Now, Rodney become a single artist called Burning Spear. You know, him take the song, him take the name from Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya during the Mama uprising. He was called the Burning Spear, Jomo Kenyatta. This is the Burning Spear that I sent on last night. So much things up to last night. Yesterday was Burning Spear Day. Yesterday was Burning Spear Day. I think it is 70 or 71, somewhere around this. 70 or 71. I can be corrected. But yesterday was the birthday. I love Yasu Safari for the wonderful presentation in a Manville Sunday night, yeah, Porch in Motion. Nice. You know, so why you love Jati who passed away. I think a Saturday or Sunday him passed away. You know, Jati out of Manti will be a very active brethren. Yeah, man, I'm a brethren. Trust me, man. Can't forget when him ready if it asks Mutabaruka to play music and him dance. I mean, the man loves dance. It's a sin, man, when he dance. And the rain. I remember 1 year down Westmoreland, when the rain had teared up the place and me I play the music and the man look at the rain, wet up and a dance, said we. Him come down 5 young with we and, I mean, I tell you, man, sweet spirit. We really feel sad about when we hear say him pass away though. Believe you me, it's a beautiful brethren, man. Yeah, man. Beautiful. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. Anybody have follow up the Trump saga in America there? Me I tell you, say, it's the most... Me can't believe it, you know. So me get so addicted to this thing, I know. I swear, I can't believe that. It's the intermediate road. Me well want to reach home back just to turn on the TV for watch the Trump thing. Believe you me. I mean, it's amazing, Rasta. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Yesterday, the man, them about 11 states, them called Super Tuesday. And all when them talk about, all the negative thing with them throw at him, about the Ku Klux Klan, how him now denounce the Ku Klux Klan and all them something there. And all the things them over here, Rubio, him name, Marco Rubio attack. As a matter of fact, Marco Rubio now start sound like Trump now, you know. Yeah, him started to lick out against Trump, not a tunnel comedian. Trump had told me that idiot now, but and at the first state him ever win, last night at the first him ever win somewhere, you know. But the thing about it is that everything, when them throw at him, you know, everything, till now the big guys, them, the elder them, in the Republican Party now, you know, come out against him now, you know. Because them say, boy, him a wreck the party now, and them take too long to fight against him because I guess them never think them not gonna reach so far, you know. They them think him not gonna just fade away. The man win 7 states last night out of 11. He win 7 of them. No, it's amazing. And the Republican Party I get more people a vote now because of him. More people attend them meeting now and thing because of Trump. It's amazing, man. I mean, the man said it weird. But you know something now? Believe you me. You see, Trump, the reason why Trump's so popular is because he is the heartbeat of American white people. He must say exactly what white people have in them hide. and I sit down on it. Him actually, it's like him had said the things them where the normal white person in America would have want to say, but them afraid people come out at them and say them is racist, or them is that, or them is this. That is why I'm so popular. Because the people them are hear themselves in a him. So all the talk about Muslim and this and that and now, we hear them say, boy, him nah lick against the Ku Klux. And matter of fact, him say no enough about them for go lick. Me, little Jamaica, don't get to know about Ku Klux Klan. We used to lynch people and murder black people and everything. And he must say, he don't really know much about them. They have to keep some more information about Ku Klux Klan. But him is a basic white American. And I don't know if them realize it. I don't know if them realize that Trump is the heartbeat of the majority of American white people. That is why you see the Republican them a boost up. So the Republican them know who hide them certain feelings. It's like them a say, no. I saw we thinking, but you can't say it out loud. I know you have to say it out loud. We can't afford to make you see it. So them a try them best now, every way possible. Forget rid of him, you know. Him is like a thorn in them head, you know, like a chink. Me I tell you, man, like him is like Zik V on them, you know. Them a try to get rid of him. I tell you, they don't think them go up and assassinate him, you know. Because the man has 7 states. Out of 11 states, that's 7 states, the man, you know. With all the things that we are going 2 weeks before, when they talk about him now, denounce Ku Klux Klan, and he must show him tax this, and Rubio come and show for him tax thing, and Rubio lick, every time you hear Rubio attack, Rubio lick against him. And the more them lick against him, and the more the people them love him. Some black people got demonstrate in him thing the other day, where they say, Black Lives Matter. And who tell him for going to go demonstrate about Black Lives Matter? Him say, all life matter. And you see that now? You get the man policy there now. Oh, they could have never done a better thing for Trump. Because you see, when them go in and go disturb a meeting, white people love him more. It's a great contradiction, and all the big political scientists, them can't understand it. Them can't understand how this man just say the wrong things them and get the right thing, people them vote for him. You talk about everybody have vote for him. Everybody, poor people, rich people, I mean, uneducated, educated. I mean, it's amazing, Rasta. It's amazing. It's amazing. But them should have stopped him from long in July, August, long so, you know. But you never thinking of the man. Because every time you watch a TV last, you know, it's a phase. It won't last. And them start with about 16 people and everything, you know, and insult everybody. The one with them expect, for they know, Jeb Bush, which is the brother of Bush, when Jeb Bush realized that him now reach out, him start to lick against Trump. And every time he lick against Trump, things go up. Him ratings go up. Him said the worst thing about Trump said about the worst thing about him ratings go up. Trump lick against him brother, and say him brother is a liar. The man them say, oh, you is a Republican. The Republican say, oh, he's a Republican and I talk about Republican a liar. And the people them recognize that, you know why him so that? Because he's not a politician. Him not getting money from Washington and him not getting money from Wall Street. So he can't say anything he wants. And he must say exactly what white people have in their mind. Exactly. That is exact how the majority of white people them feel in America. Him is like a glass, like a mirror, a reflect the normal white person in America. Believe you me, I don't know where the Republicans are going to do. I hear the man them say, look here, man. I hear Rubio say, look here. If he's even for driving him whole car, he's going to go around the country. He's going to make sure, say, this man here don't get the nomination. He's going to make sure. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Because me and him say that, the man wins 7 states. And him, Rubio, is the leader, the lead man down him is a governor down from Florida so. And guess what? Trump a lead Trump a lead at the polls. Is it ridiculous? It's ridiculous, Rasta. I cannot. I mean, I don't want to leave my TV. I never know, so I'm so addicted to television until I say Trump to reality. It was the funniest. It was the hey, no, believe you me, no. I know why the man popular, you know. The man is not talking like a politician. The man is not talking like somebody where know how politicians supposed to talk. He must say all the wrong things. And all the wrong things we must say is what the normal American white person have in their mind. Him is not intellectual. Him is almost like one of them rich Buto. He's a billionaire Buto, you know. Trump is a billionaire Buto, you know. Believe you me, Trump is a billionaire Buto. He have millions and billions of dollars, but really he's like a street man, you know. Him not have no etiquette. Him not have no nothing. He's a street man. He's a billionaire who up on the street, who talk anything will come out mouth and then go on like him never say it. And when them ask him about it, him say, well, maybe I said that, but you know. No, would I like interview with Trump, you know? Believe you me. Tracy, yes. You can't get Trump tomorrow up on the roof. No, believe you me. No, would I like interview with a brother there, because I don't think politician I've ever seen in my life. Believe you me, the man have him party, him own party upside down. That me hear the big man them at the party, I say, look here. Them a tell one next bridge in there. When name? Carl Sika. When me remember when name? The man with their last. Them a ask him, please, come out of the race now. Because if you come out of the race, the vote them you would have get would have go to either Cruz or Rubio. But if you not come out of the race, the thing will split too much. Them now ask Carson to come out of the race, you know. Them afraid people ball out the racism because Carson a black man. But them ask the other brother said, do come out of the race. Because the vote them where you would have get. If you come out of the race, the people them would have go to either Rubio or Cruz. Meanwhile, the man had chat the same way, the same foolishness, the same madness, and him nah declare nothing against the Ku Klux Klan are the wickedest thing that, no, you know. I mean, you're a black brother upon the TV, hip up himself and the other brother show him say, but the Ku Klux Klan is a leftist organization. It's like a democrat. No, we are telling you, Rasta. Me can't believe it. Me can't believe. I mean, me believe it still. And me can't identify Trump. Me can't identify him. I can identify Trump. Trump is speaking exactly like our normal white person think in America. He's saying exactly what them having in their mind, but cannot say it because fear that something going to come down upon them and say them is this and them is that. Trump is a billionaire. Him don't care a toot. Him don't care. Him is a normal person. Him is not a politician. Him don't have no what them call it, etiquette in politics. Him don't have no diplomacy in politics. Him just say what he want to say. It's just simple. Him just say what he want to say, and the people them love it. Them never hear politician talk them way yet, and whether him mean it or not. No, the New York Times had say them have an article where him say. And this is weird, you know. Them say them have an article where him Trump say, if him get elected, him nah build no wall. And this is one of the major things we did say first. We make the people them rile up, you know. Them say them have an article, them have a tape where him say him nah build no wall. So we don't know they're gonna release the tape before the next when them call it super day come. Because, trust me, man, I don't know what else them can say against him. I don't know what else Rasta. He might say, go box all the man in the yard. Hey, what easy that? A man who are trying to be elected for the president of the most powerful nation on earth. He might talk to the people, man, somebody determines him, like, come over and come back, son, brother. Me I say, yes. Me I tell you, man, it's sweet. It's sweet. Trust me, it make good movie. It make you feel like, wow. But as some know, say America stay now, them a go like China, so them stay. And some feel when I watch it, you know, me say, you see Trump? Trump is a blueprint of America white people. Blueprint. Always see them a cover and a mask. Always see America go on and then put a black president there and black people get passive. And black people go on like say, okay, the struggle over now because we have a black president. Always see go on. Trump represent the heart of white people in America. Yes, that is where him represent. Rich and poor. Him represent the heartbeat of America. So, I don't know what happened. My little lady there look like she got turned president still. I'll go on. As part of the ongoing effort to improve service to their customers, the Jamaica Public Service Company will need to suspend electricity supply in order to carry out maintenance work tomorrow, Thursday, March 3rd, between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. in the following areas of Manchester: Pike, Craig Hill, Lower Colville, Troy, New Hope, Warsop and surrounding areas. JPS apologizes all the while for the inconvenience caused by this outage scheduled for Thursday, March 3rd between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Every effort will be made to restore supply to these areas of Manchester as soon as possible. For customer service information, please call 1-888 call JPS. That is 1-888-225-5577. That is a public service announcement from Jamaica Public Service. Okay. As part of the ongoing effort to improve service to their customers, the Jamaica Public Service will need to suspend electricity supply in order to carry out maintenance work tomorrow, Thursday, March 3rd, between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. in section of Salt River Road in Clarendon. I bet you the things are the same thing I read over. JPS apologizes for the inconvenience caused by this outage scheduled for Thursday, March 3rd, between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Every effort will be made to restore supply to sections of Salt River Road in Clarendon as soon as possible. That was a public service announcement from JPS. Yes, we have Tekla on the line here. Blessed.
Rastafari, greetings, I.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. Long time I don't hear from you, man.
Yes, that's true. Good little while.
All right, you gotta remind me about something I saw where I personally forget, so you can just expound on where I go on.
And that's what?
No, all right. The brethren, but the land have look behind vibes.
Oh, yes. We're on here, are we?
Yeah, man, you're on the here, man.
Okay, fine, good.
Yeah, man.
But yes, you're a co-star, or yeah. I don't know what to say, star,
yeah,
but you're in this movie.
Land of Look Behind, yeah.
Land of Look Behind. That's Jamie Galloway.
Yeah.
Or Ras Talent, as he also came to be known.
All right, when he passed away?
On the 3rd of February, you know, his birthday. His birthday, the 3rd of February. 3rd of February.
All right, so what them say happened to him? What cause that now? Because Jati dead too. I mean, it's like it get scary, you know, Richard. I mean, so much one thrown here dead off the place, you know, like.
I tell you.
I know Jati. Jati's a virgin.
Again?
You know Jati?
Jati.
From Long Montego Bay.
Sort of, yes. Not very well,
yeah,
but yes.
Him just passed with a weekend or two.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I tell you.
So it's what happened to the brethren? What them say happened to him?
Well, it looked like he had pneumonia, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in St. Anne's Bay for a while, and then he went down to Montego Bay where his son lives. His big son lives.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't very well, but one thing I want to tell you is that as his son who came out from Canada to see him, his other son, tells me that just before he passed, you know, he sat on the edge of his bed and he held his hands like as His Majesty did, and he said to him, "We don't win, man. Don't worry yourself. We'll win. We'll win." Which was an expression he used because often, as we reason a lot, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and it's an expression he used to say that Rastafari win.
Yeah, Rasta win.
Rastafari is the whole truth for the whole world. Now, this is a brother that I was really close to.
Yeah.
I must tell you how I met him. Over 30 years ago, 35 years or so ago, when I couldn't get any work, and I decided, boy, let me try go to the country, grow a little food and so on. I was walking on Musgrave Street, which I later realized that it was known as Ghetto. That's where he had his upholstery shop. And I heard someone hail me, "Rasta man, come tell I about our father. Come tell I about our father." And that's how I stopped and started, and we reasoned regularly, man. Well, let me tell you something. See this, brethren? Like you, like Jerry and so on.
Yeah.
You know, you teach yourself reading widely, philosophy, ancient history, and all over. You know, and the Bible. And so we reasoned. And I'd love to share with you two things that I remember. Well, first of all, the whole idea, that phrase, that expression you used in Land of Look Behind, that Jamaica is an African outpost in the West.
Yeah.
You know, that is very significant when you relate it to Zephaniah 3, which tells us, you see, when you see that Jamaica is where Rastafari rose, and the message being carried to the world. Jamaica in the diaspora, because Zephaniah 3 tells us that in bringing the world together, that it's the dispersed, the children of my dispersed shall bring my offering. And that, of course, is a reference, as I interpret it, to Rastafari, that those who declare themselves the children of the dispersed, the Ethiopians, we who call ourselves, who know ourselves as Ethiopians, as of the beginning, we will carry the message to the world, all their children. Another significant reasoning I had with him, he used to live up at Mali. And I remember in his vineyard we were reasoning and trying to get together the understanding of how whiteness came into the world and the significance of whiteness. And he referred me to 2 Kings 5, which tells the story of Gehazi, the servant of Elijah. And when Elisha needed to help to heal Naaman, this great centurion who was ill. And he was sent to Elisha. And Elisha told him what to do and so on, and was healed. And then offered Elisha money. Things, goods, material things. And Elisha said, effectively said, no. I didn't do this. You know, it's the Almighty. Go your way and give thanks. So when Naaman went his way, Gehazi, the servant, went after him and said, my master said to give me what you have. And he took it. And on his way back, of course, Elisha saw him coming in a vision and said, where have you been? And he couldn't say anything. He was so guilty. And Elisha said, well, you see, your skin shall be like the one with leprosy, the whiteness.
Yeah.
And then what I did, I got my concordance. I always have the biggest concordance I can afford to buy. And I went and I checked the meaning of Gehazi. And Gehazi means diminisher or denier. Now, I want to ask you the question. Given that someone was healed, something that was done unusual, and the credit is due to the Creator, who it is in the world who presents themselves as the big inventor and creator? Because what they're doing is diminishing and denying what God does.
Yeah.
And that is a characteristic of whiteness, of white people.
Europeans, yeah.
And whether you're not white skin or not, but this thinking that you can remake the world, remake man into a machine, you know, when you look at what's happening in the world, this is of diminishing and denying, because man has nothing to imitate but creation. Everything he does.
Yeah,
the machine is a creation of the body structure.
Yeah, some
the heart and the whole fluid and the blood. Everything.
Yeah.
So this whiteness is of diminishing and denying the power of the Almighty, the Creator. And together, champion, myself, these are the things which came out when we reasoned what he knew and what I know, and we researched. You know, you're a man who read widely.
Yeah, man.
Read widely, man. When you go into a shop, now, you get a history of Ethiopia, of His Majesty, of Africa, of Garvey, all the posters and the clippings.
You know, sir, even though me and him in the same movie, I never meet him till years after that movie they make, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised because that's how a movie is made.
Yeah, you know, it's years because where I do my movies, which part I did live, and where him do film part is where him did live, and the man who do it, check the Rasta, you know, it's like, I must tell the people them what we are talking about too. We are talking about this movie named Land of Look Down that was done the same time when Bob Marley funeral did go on. Because
that's right, this Jewish American. I don't remember his name. What's his name?
Alan Ginsberg or Greenberg or something like that.
Something like that, yes. Because I actually met him when he came out here traveling with Jamie, you know.
Yeah, him actually, the main part of the movie was the funeral of Bob Marley still. But
that's right.
Him end up in a my hill where me did live, and him end up among the bridge in there. And
up in his hills.
For those of you who want to see it, you can go on YouTube and put in Land of Look Behind. You will see the whole movie on YouTube. But you can see it. But
and it's a very profound statement he made in that movie. Jamaica is an African outpost in the West.
Yes.
The isle in the seas, you know. You see that expression all in the Bible, the isle in the seas. And that's like Jamaica.
So where them going buried? Where them going to be buried?
Okay, fine. That's going to be on the 5th of March at 1 p.m. And it's being held at this sports field that's known as Pound up Edgehill Road. At 1 p.m.
Explain where it's at that there. Which part that there?
It's actually near the cemetery. Okay. It's right next to the cemetery. Just if you turn up that road by the cemetery, that's Edgehill.
Okay.
And the Pound, where's the sports field? I've forgotten the man who donated it to St. Anthony. I've forgotten his name. But that's where it will be held. You know, we were putting up tents and so on.
Yeah.
And now being the drumming and everything done in a proper order of Rastafari.
All right, brethren. Give thanks for the information.
We're going to have a wake, though. We're going to have a wake on Friday.
Okay.
That's by Jamie's upholstery shop by the bus park on Harbour Street. Everybody knows the bus park in St. Anne's Bay. So that's on the 4th. We're going to have a wake.
Okay.
And so on to celebrate.
The 4th is Friday. The 4th is Friday, right? The 4th is Friday.
That's Friday.
Okay.
This is a brethren, you know. He will be there hungry, you know, and him not begging no one for food, you know. This is a brethren who can reason some depth with you. And you know, like how some of our brethren, Rastafari, can be intimidated by the academics, university people who are using Rastafari to make their name in academia. This is a brethren, Jamie, who is intimidated by no one because of the certainty of the truth. We'd be there day in, day out, week in, week out. You know, in the old days, Rastafari, whatever is in the news, we would be reasoning, relating to the Bible and so on. What I find these days, you know, the younger Rastas, you don't hear this type of reasoning of whatever is in the news. You interpret it and you relate it to Rastafari. I remember Barry G used to do interviews with Peter Tosh like once a year, and sometimes with Bob Marley. And whatever was in the news, they would relate it to Rastafari and make links with prophecy and so on. Well, this is the nature of the brother Jimmy Galloway Rastalin. And so we would reason day in, day out. I read my Bible and something comes to me about what's happening, how this relates to what's happening today. It is Jimmy that I know we could have a same reasoning with, and he would expand meaning and we would expand on the other's expansion, and really teaching each other, iron sharpening iron.
Okay.
No, it's a brethren, really.
Yeah, man, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks for remind us. Give thanks for really remind with that brethren. Yeah, man, give thanks.
Rastafari, the whole shoot for the whole world. Majesty.
Tekla McFred talking about Jimmy, the brethren who me and him was featured in this movie. Almost like a documentary, Land of Look Behind. You know that movie there, you see me when me did in the hills, in the bush. Yes. Okay, here we go. On Arthurtree Road. Right as you go over to the plaza there, near Plaza 80, it between the two plaza them, the bank there, I think a Scotia Bank there, it was called VIP. Inside it, so Derek Harriott musical chariot used to play in there, so. We used to go to Derek Harriott chariot too. We used to go to Soul Shack too. We used to listen to Larry too. But you see when it come on to Merritone now, a we that, Wednesday night. Like tonight, you know, me left school, go home, tell my mother some lie, put my school uniform in the bag. God, I heard to it. And the man will change after uniform and go back and kids take the lights. Bad boy, we be. Why you love Milton Wright? Why you love Barry Rutherford and Paul Rutherford and Peter Rutherford and Danny. Oh gosh, man. Me and Danny I come from Wesley School, man. Wesley. Down Rosemary Lane and Tower Street corner there. Him used to be the driver, man. Him used to work with John Cook. John Cook used to go on over street. When Amel Street was partially the red light district for Kingston. Pierre Warhouse used to down there, so. When the sailor them come on a Merkle Bank, they dock up the ship them from Victoria Pier there. Sailor like worries. That was the red light district. Warhouse go right up to East Queen Street. Down there mash up bad now. We drive down there quite a few times. I mean, I tell you, it don't look like how it used to look, man. I mean, give say a bully for war used to down there still, but it look much better them time than how it look now. So me and my brethren used to work at John Cook and him used to can't drive the car them with them a fix. a bad boy where we do them thing there. What you mean, man, bring him car for fix and we just drive like that on a Merritone. Why you love daddy? Why you love daddy used to work at John Cook? Can't do it nothing again, we can't chat it. It expire. You can't do it nothing again. Car want fix? Daddy just fix that and pack up the whole of and drive down Merritone. Next morning they bring it back and go like same did I fix it. Yeah man, all the girls them are the car with it too. Merritone, man. May I tell you, man, what Merritone? My best musical life was going to Merritone. Merritone discotheque. You know, the man, sometimes we did a reason, you know, about black power, you know. Winston Blake. Some man from, we remember them man there, you know, where them man they come from, you know, but Winston, me didn't know. Monty, we want to yell up Monty, you know, because in them later out like days, Monty call me, when they have him radio program, I play music, to play for them. him called me also at Devon House to play for Meritone. I remember when Gladys used to play for Meritone. I remember when Mikey Thompson, brother, who was Dennis Thompson, was an engineer where they go Africa with me. Them man, they have music like Worries, man. They used to play Meritone too. Quite a few man used to play Meritone. It was Trevor Blake and Winston Blake was the chief man them who used to play Meritone. And Winston Blake passed away. Winston Blake passed away, Rasta. It's a sad thing. But he was also a producer of music. Him himself try out him hand with liquor, whatever they call it, toasting in them days there. And him also produce some serious reggae music. We want to play this whole time tune, yeah. See if it can play. Good catch up, you know, but we have to play it still in tribute to Winston Blake. One of the oldest sound system them was still surviving at Jamaica, yeah, from St. Thomas, come right. You see, during the turntable days now, we did Ghana Bush. Whenever they saw active with the turntable, we did their Bush now, a site of Rasta and all them something there. And 1 and 2 times when we in the town, we really passed through there. But I don't know if it's too light turntable still. Meritone at Peyton Place was my place. My place, lad. Meritone at turntable. Winston Meritone, please. Yeah, whenever I plan it that way, but it just work out that way. Well, tonight look like it's a tribute night. So we are talking about Winston Blake, who passed away during the course of the weekend. Yeah, so, you know, so one of my greatest experience as a big man I saw was my 40th birthday. My 40th birthday, we used to live at Red Hills. And me asked Winston to come play at my 40th birthday party. But hear the fullness of this birthday party now. We have started 6 o'clock in the morning. We want to catch it before the sunrise. We want to start the party before the sunrise. So we have started the party 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a whole day. All of them you can never experience a day party. You know, when I say day party, I mean like you go a house party and at the day the place cock. Because most of the time tired at night and nobody no want to go to a day again. I don't know if them afraid so them makeup melt off of them face and it look funny. Or the man them afraid say them pants is so low that people are going to see the crevice of them bottom. I don't know, but when we used to go a party, it was the sweetest thing about a day party. When you hear a day party at Vineyard Town, man. Oh, gosh, man. You have to be there. I mean, hear about Vineyard Party up at Avondale. That time Avondale was Avondale. Sorry for saying that, but it's true. That time Avondale, when you see a party, I keep at Avondale and we live play on a Woodford Park, we want to go. And we take bus go up there. But here we now. My 40th birthday, we asked Winston Blake for play at my birthday party, and we want to start the party 6 o'clock in the morning. Winston Blake was there from after 5 in the morning. Can you imagine a party start 6 o'clock in the morning? Well, that was how ridiculous we was. But Winston Blake show up after 5, and I connect my sound system, and him start to play. And him play till evening. But about a party start 6 o'clock in the morning, you know. My 40th birthday, and him play till about 6 o'clock, about 7 o'clock in the evening. Me not forget them something there, man. Me not forget them something there. Because me know say you have whole heap of big sound man, sound system man. And it's a birthday party too. It's not like a dance session where you go pay him. It's just show you is a follower of the set. And you appreciate the set. And you say, boy, it's sweet if him want them man could have played your birthday party. And him accept the invitation and come play at the party. My 40th birthday, never forget that in life. The next thing is that I go to my house one day and him say, I want to carry you go in that room here, you know. It's a room with whole heap of record. The man them have record pack up on top of record. Me I tell you, record like record, man. You know, no way for place to walk. But him show me, him say, look, you see that picture there over there, so when I look at the picture, it's a picture of me in the room. And him say, you know, there's no other picture in the other room, yeah. And me don't know the significance of that. But him say, are you, we put in that room now, you know, because of your stand on certain things. The stand where you take. We are talking about long time now, you know. Me say the stand where you take, that's why your picture up there, so. Never forget that. Never forget that. I'm sure my picture of me when I perform. I must have sun splash or somewhere. So, them things I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget the nights and nights when we want to go home after Merton and we not drive and we jump in at the back of the Volkswagen and him carry go right. See him did I go that way still. Him go down South Camp Road and turn on Diner Road for go which part him used to live. And we come off at the corner South Camp Road right at camp there so and go run a Woodford Park. And through that, me start collect music. Me collect music because I play some music where you not hear on radio. And I play some music where you not hear all 1 year after Winston Blake I play certain tune. You just hear it on radio like say it's a big thing. That time we American don't listen to them tune, their old tune. We nobody play them tune there again. See them to the reggae. In the night when them come, you can know, so you go hear something when just go to studio, you go get and all them hear that. Sweet man, sweet. Winston Merton Blake. I want to yell up Craig Ross, I want to yell up Mikey T. For continue the great work of Merton Discotheque. A discotheque that did it before the two of them born. I think it's about 60 years old, you know. That discotheque from St. Thomas, them father used to have it. And then them use it. It was a legacy. And they maintain it up to this day. It's still a play out. Yes, you're listening to Cynthia's Last. One of the memories that we have in Merton is that you go to Merton and him play some John Holt, Alton Ellis, Derek Harriott, and you love the tune them. And then another week you come and you hear me play a version to the tune them. But through the local version you never even know so it's a cover version. The man them cover the tune. Especially upon Caxton label. I only by the tune them Caxton send out there and give the artists them, you know. As some foreign tune him have there and never release them because him used to release foreign tune. One of the time him did make him record jacket look like Motown. The Motown jacket, the jacket sleeve of Motown. Him copy that sleeve and make it look like Motown jacket sleeve. And then him give the song them were produced in America. We don't release out here. Him give man like John Holt and what if a man him give for sing the tune them. And you sing it and you think say that Jamaican write a song there. And only for go find out say it's a foreign tune. And Merton was good for that. Merton used to play the original version of the tune them. And then you go hear them get recorded by a Jamaican artist and become number one. And then some of them songs they become them signature tune. A tune like I'm in a Dancing Mood by Delroy Wilson. A whole heap of people feel says Delroy Wilson tune, but it's not Delroy Wilson tune. It's a foreign tune him sing over by the group named the Tams. As a matter of fact, the whole album there. Derek Harriott feed off of the album there. Because most of the tune them were there on the album, the Derek Harriott record them over and make it become Jamaican hit song. But them album there now, you'd have to search to find them album there by a group named the Tams. And when you look on the album, you see most of the tune them were Derek Harriott hit with are really the Tams album. And Dancing Mood, I'm in a Dancing Mood, was one of them tune, was a cover tune. Only for people don't know that. It's a cover tune. Delroy it's a cover tune. Delroy used to sing over. Nobody don't know that. Because one of the time them a feature the top 100 Jamaican music, and them a say the criteria for enter it is that it must be a Jamaican written song. Me fright when me see Dancing Mood in the song. Let me say wait. The man never know say Dancing Mood is not an original Jamaican song written by a Jamaican. But that's the way it goes still. Because we used to listen to the song them And then we're going to hear certain song and we hear all Temptations that sing certain song and we have to, but wait. A Temptation song that? I know John Old song that. And this a man song that, I know that the man song that. You know, it really didn't matter as a youth still. And you say, I wish Pa Winston get them tune from. You know, it's always marvelous. Because when you go near the record, them scratch out the label. That was one of the criteria to them play the tune them and scratch out the label because it wanted to be an exclusive. It used to be an exclusive. You did have 2 songs. And we're going to take the liberty to play them. Why you look my sister in Cabo. Why you love Cabo, you know? Cabo, you know, Baba. We're going to take the liberty to play 2 songs, you know, where people used to run long. When I play the whole life, we're not going to touch it. But that's why I have an example. That a brethren named Herman from Aquarius Records. When Herman from Aquarius Records, he used to have a record shop right in the middle of a tree where everybody used to meet. Right across, we used to set up over half a tree. And Herman used to the right. So right which part the open places, you know, they'd have a restaurant named Golden Dragon. And they'd have Skateland. But Herman used to have the Aquarius record shop right in the little corner there. I think a Popeye there so right now. But the sweetness about it, you know, is that everybody I try to get these tunes, you know. So it's when a man get the one tune, like him send that foreign for the record there, especially if he's a record shop, you just go and go reprint the song them. But you know, reprint it with no label. Them tune, you know, come out like label. It come like when the youth them a get CD now and I don't CD. Them now have nothing written by this label. And them sell it for some big money. I mean like big money. When you go there because them know everybody want to hear them tune there. So almost certain discotheques used to have them like Mertone, Soul Shack and you have, as I mentioned, Larry and certain other set where you used to them about Kingston. But I never really know about no whole heap of set because me was just focused on Mertone and you take your lunch money and go buy the record, them, you know. Yeah, man. Me have a couple boxes right now in my yard where me call exclusive, you know. Where the only reason why me have them, I me used to hear them play a Mertone and them become treasure to me. So I decided to go buy the record and me put them now on CD. But we want to play one of the 2 tune them where was so exclusive that everybody did run it down. I mean, you have other songs, you know. You have other songs where people are run down, you know. But in my time, them 2 tunes there was tune where you have to get them. You have to get them no matter what. All right, so click it, make you find the tune. Yeah, this is the Culture Nation FM. We pay a tribute to Winston Mertone Blake. And we are talking about the music where we used to play where actually is cover version of tune and you wouldn't even know it. You understand? You wouldn't even know it. So we're going to play this tune and one time we did have Bunny Lee. We did have do a feature upon Bunny Lee and we have him in the studio here. And we talk about which tune was the first reggae tune. Well, according to them, including Derek Morgan, including anyway, them say Bangarang was the first reggae. Alright, so we want to play Bangarang. But hear what now? Hear the thing with it now. When I tell Bunny Lee, say Bangarang is not an original tune. I produce a tune and I'm frightened. I'm frightened that I have to draw for the original one. For sure him say, you see that tune the Bangarang, and that tune it come from. So I play it, him say, never know. So imagine you produce a tune, where it was a big tune, and you never know, say, the original version. It did have an original version. And the only reason why I know the original version is because I'm Mertone. So, we're going to play the one where Jamaican people know. Woman no want Bangarang. Now that tune there, because as a youth, I hear that tune, you know, I say, me never know, say, it wasn't an original song. But it's really a Cuban song. It's a song where a Cuban group make from Cuba. And this is the original one. The tune named Bongo Chant. from the Afro-Cubist. Afro-Cubist. But here we know. I mean, song like that, we used to hear a Mertone. When we hear it a Mertone, we say, what? I didn't imagine they ever know so that tune there did have an original song. So everybody know that tune here. Everybody know that tune here. Listen to that tune here. Yes, may I tell you? So, we are come out of that now. But there's so much tune that it's unbelievable. If you never know, say, the tune that we had listen to for a long, long time, it's not Jamaican artists write the song itself. Most of John Old songs is cover songs. Yeah, just like Sanchez. A whole heap of cover song Sanchez though. Most of John Old song is cover song. And when John Old sing it, it actually sounds better than the original one. It's a serious thing. John Old sing the tune, it sounds better than the original one. You don't even miss the original one. If you're not into certain loop, you know, say, you did have a version of that tune that is the original song. Same with Alton Ellis. Alton Ellis cover some tune where you don't even know, say, it's not Alton Ellis song. Believe you me. So, we give thanks, and we are say, yeah, Winston Blake, you go on sweet, musically. I mean, no, say, me not the only one will benefit from following Mertone when it comes on to your musical taste. Me is not the only one. And thousands of people out there, here and abroad, who, because of Mertone, it open up and expand them musical taste. You understand? You have certain tune where you can't remember exactly where you was when you hear that tune there. You understand? And me remember some tune where I remember exactly where I was when I hear the tune. And most of the time when I remember exactly where I was, it was at a Mertone session. Yeah, it was at a Mertone session. So, the music sweet. We give thanks. Okay, where we there? No, we're not there so yet. All right, so we could continue the journey. Tomorrow, we're there with you from 2 o'clock to 5:45. You know, so tomorrow is a different kind of day. Tomorrow is a different day. Them are give Jamaica a new prime minister. The youngest prime minister. Again. It's the second time we'll get a chance. So, they will give Jamaica the next prime minister again, which is a prime minister we born after Jamaica get them dependency. See? 40-year-old. And them going to, I think it's the Governor General used to do these things. Governor General going to say, yes, the Queen love you now, and you must put away your bad ways and just go with the Queen, because it's the Queen that protect you and a guide you through your days coming in and coming out. And don't wait upon any master to touch you to do what you say you're going to do for the people. See? You don't want to fall in that trap where you want to give the people them a break with who is earning $1.5 million and under, where them know so them going to take in at least $18,000 more. You don't want to wait till the master touch you to implement that, because that was one of the things why the people they vote for you. Them here so them will get $18,000 more. Them say, what? A licky people, them too, you know. They will get $18,000 more. And them fees, them will get $18,000 more. Please don't wait until the master touch you. Because you'll be, if you make the master touch, is one thing that the master touch. Mrs. Simpson, you know, as a female. Because your people say the master. So it's a E, the matter about, you know. E touches me. You don't want the master touch you certain ways. Are you in a serious problem? So, tomorrow is that day, and I guess most radio stations will be filled with the inauguration and the this and the that, and I don't think IRFM will be any different. It just happened that part of it will be coming to my program. Part of it, understand, will come into the Stepping Razor. So you look out for that. And that's the reason why we do that tribute to Jackie Mittoo today. Because, well, not today, but Thursday, Wednesday, because tomorrow we don't think we are going to have the opportunity to play some Jackie Mittoo tomorrow. You understand? But we are look forward to it. We are look forward to what will transpire in Jamaica. The other day when them see them do the count over, you know, and them here say, first of all, it was what, 33 to 30, and then I don't know who ball out 33 to 31, blouse and skirt. The amount of nice them here in a certain area, and the orange t-shirt them come out back on the road, cause them sweet, cause them say more ballad still account, you know. You get the impression, say, I mean, never even realize it, so me get the impression, say, Ratty, you know, say the thing reverse. I mean, I'm turning on my TV, and I say, Ratty, you know, you're the PNP people, them are rejoice, you know, it come like the thing reverse, you know. Turn on my TV and I watch the thing, them I say, no go so. I say, no go so. And up to now, no go so. Politics. I want them take a stock though, you know, and realize that 1 million people never vote for nobody. That is the loudest voice. The loudest voice in this election is that 1 million people refuse to vote. Can you imagine that? The majority of people who could vote never vote. I hope the PNP and the GLP had checked that, you know. I hope them had check it. Because you in a country where the tally is 32 to 31, you're in a serious problem. Whether you're in the opposition or you're in the government leadership. If you get 33 vote, 32 vote, and the next party get 31, and when you look, you realize that 1 million, over 1 million people never vote. That is saying something that you have to really check. Not the little percentage of vote, the 40% of vote. But check, why is it that 1 million people never vote? If I was a politician, I would have checked that. Something is wrong with the election and the electoral thing. That you set up a thing and 40% of the people them who can vote. It's madness that. I wonder how serious them take it. I wonder how serious the two political parties them take this understanding that over 1 million people never vote in the election. This is the worst turnout in any election that ever keep in Jamaica. I wonder if them sit down in some room and figure it out and say, boy, this is serious, you know, we're in a serious problem here. It's 1.8 million people supposed to vote. And we'll come back with 40% of the people them who can vote. Something wrong. The two of them are do something wrong. Listen to the voice that you never hear. Listen to the silent majority. The silent majority went out and, the silent majority did not go out there to put them finger in no ink for what them think, because them know what them think. And what them think is loud and clear. Over 1 million people is saying that them have no interest in these two political parties. None whatsoever. You think the two political, you think the 1 million people don't want to vote? Let them don't want to vote. But them are low politicians and say, but them, who them for vote for? Who them for vote for? The two parties them is like two-headed dragon. You cut off one head and the same body. Same body around the two things. It's like Cyclops in a Egyptian, in a Greek mythology. 2 head, 1 body. You cut off one head, it's still a work. It's the same body the two of them have, you know. It's just 2 head. The 2 head them look different, but the same body. If I was a politician, I would be distressed. I don't see nothing happy about you have an election and a party and nobody not come at the session. 1 million and odd people never vote. You have to sit down in a corner and figure that out, you know. The silent majority is sending a message to the political leaders of Jamaica that we are totally not interested in whatsoever you claim you're doing. Some people are saying, you're supposed to vote. You're supposed to vote because if you don't vote, you can't complain. And me can't complain if you vote. If you vote in a government and the government not do what it's supposed to do, you know. You can't complain because you didn't expect the government to do what you want the government do and the government never do it. You can't complain. It's you did have sympathy and you did have confidence in that party. So you vote for them. I never have no sympathy and I never have no feeling toward neither PNP and GLP. I could have never voted for PNP nor GLP. So I stay at home. I am part of that million and odd people who never vote, who is sending a message. And the message is so clear and decisive that these people don't even know how idiotic it is for jump up and down and say who win and who could have win. And don't realize over a million, the population of Jamaica is 3 million. Them say 2.7 million. And them say 1.8 million is on the voters list. 40% of that vote. 50% never vote. Your concern should be about the 50% who never vote. You must think about it. Must. If you're any political person who understand sociology and ideology them where you can find, you must have a feeling about why is it that these people did not vote. You have to check it. But I don't know, maybe them so arrogant. Maybe them so arrogant in them ways that them not check nothing. Them not nothing with nothing. Oh, they never vote. You can't say nothing. Can't say nothing. And we have the talk. And we have the talk because we are critical of the both parties them. We're not going to go blind eye and say this party is this and this party is that. We stand and critically examine the work, the performance and the non-performance and them, and then we shout out loud and say this is wrong, or this is right, or this is what should be done. So, tomorrow is the day when they're going to make it official. They're going to put the Queen stamp. Tomorrow is the day when they're going to make it official. They're going to put the Queen stamp on the Jamaica Labour Party as the official representatives of the Queen in Jamaica. And then Parliament will open again with the mace, and they will all swear to the Queen and her successors again. And then they will continue with their promises and more promises and more promises. And the people will be going round and round in a quagmire. Do I worry? I not worry. Okay, point made. Point made. Yes, cutting edge. Here.
Good night.
Good night.
Wagwan Muta.
Yeah, man, I'm there, man.
Why, man, tell you what a way they murder Lucia Sonny, man.
Yes, they're all over the news, man. May I tell you?
I say, what party at the Ranted Cup? I tell you, from the big football, so right now, they won't stop making videos on me, so they will kill a whole...
Hold on. Where you say a while ago? I don't hear what you say. What you say?
If it's true, I tell the people, it's on me a Christmas, so I have to tell the people who are going to the island.
Are you a Christmas?
You know, Whitmore, the footballer.
No, what you say? Are you a Christmas?
Yeah, man. So...
Then no, you call us, we can say, hold on then. No, you call us, we can say you're King James.
No, but the 4th time I come back, man. I'm not telling you, I come back and still see. And Jesus, I realize Jesus name Christmas, you know. So me I read the Christmas now, so me have to tell the people who are going to Lucian and losing son. And I too, but if they video me tomorrow, man, it's not the important and losing pick me again, and I want to stop because they won't get rid of the boy with one jacket them put for me.
Alright, so me ask you a question. Yo. Next week, where you going to come as? Tell me.
Me?
Yeah, where you going to come as next week? Because this week, no, you had Christmas. Last week, it was King James. Where you going to come as next week?
Right now, when Jesus, we start out as, you know. So we come back as Christmas same way.
Next week.
We tell the people them what want.
So next week, next week, you going to come as Christmas again?
And then, we come anytime, because you see,
alright, you want Christmas.
Yeah, so we think about
Christmas, well, you want to, I saw Easter, you know. So we want to work with the Easter right now, yeah? Alright. Cutting edge, EL,
Muta.
Yeah, wait a man.
Yeah, man, everything is everything. You see, before the show finish this morning, make sure you repeat what you say about the majority of people who could vote did not vote.
Yeah. That is where they must listen to. That is where they must listen to the politician. They must listen to. Why is it that so much people never vote?
Because the people know that it's opposite sides of the same kind, PNP and JLP. And the step to that is that the silent, those who did not vote, we have to implement the Marcus Garvey thing so that whatever politicians do the will of the people and not vice versa. Because as Marcus Garvey said, government must be an expression of the will of the people. Yeah. And PNP and GLP has not been the will of the people at all. So make sure to just repeat that before the show finished. Yeah. And I just want to heal up personally Burning Spear, whose birthday was actually the 1st of March. You did not listen to the program?
You did not listen to the program?
Yes, I was listening to the program, but yes,
from the beginning. Wait, man. You didn't listen to the program from the start?
Not from the start.
Well, from the start, we have been playing tribute to Burning Spear. Birthday day before yesterday. We have been playing tribute to Jackie Mittoo, which birthday is today. And we have been
the third, Jackie Mittoo.
Today the third. Wait, man. Me not done talk, man. We have this program has become a tribute program tonight. We have been paying tribute to Winston Blake, who passed last weekend. So
last Saturday.
Yeah, we spend 1.5 hours play Pierre Burning Spear. We pay about half hour Jackie Mittoo. And I was talking about my relationship with Winston Blake.
I heard that already part with your relationship with Winston Blake, and all praises to Winston Blake, one of our legends.
Yeah, man.
And you see the 3rd of March is also the birthday of Michael Prophet from 8th Street, Greenwich Farm, the singer.
Yeah.
And also Tommy McCook of the Scatterlights and Supersonics, who was born the 3rd of March, 1927.
No, Tommy McCook was a Cuban. It was Roland Alphonse, Tommy McCook was a Cuban.
He was born in Cuba, the Jamaican parents.
Yeah.
Born 1927, just like Rolando Alfonso born in Cuba.
Yeah.
And Michael Prophet born the 3rd of March, from 8th Street, Greenwich Farm. And finally, my favorite musician of all times is Jackie Mittoo, the genius.
Yeah.
Born, as we know, 3rd in East Kingston, 1948. And I want to play the Baby White Cables when he introduced the organ shuffle at Studio One in March 1968 as the first reggae.
You see, there's an argument about it, because all people say bang around.
Bunny Lee.
I know Bunny Lee said so,
Derek Morgan, his brother-in-law, said so too.
Derek Morgan said so too, and when the keyboard player name again, 4 of them did.
Glenn Adams, who passed away some time ago.
Yeah.
And I know Derek said that, but you know, family loyalty because I'm married to Bonnie's sister. But I say the Cable Baby White Studio one, Jackie Me too.
All right.
Baby White.
Yeah, man, give time.
Right?
Yeah.
For real, yes.
Blessed
Cool.
love. Yeah.
Blessed love.
That was Mandingo from England. Become a staple upon the program. We love that. We love when somebody call from England and update the thing. You understand? Make the thing more wide with his vast knowledge of certain things. It's very important. So we just play a music train. We just play a music train a while ago. Man say motor. We got to the people them rasta. Me never know to them tune they have other version. Yeah man, a whole heap of tune have other version where you never know. And as we are say, we come off of the Mertone vibes, you know. We come off of the Mertone vibes. We just want to heal up all the people them who connected to Mertone. And know say Winston Blake is a great loss to this musical journey in Jamaica. You know, me remember Elizabeth Serenade. Hey, the thing with Mertone, you know, is like him not afraid to play a certain tune, you know, because me hear Mertone play Percy Fate, Summer Place it name, and then him play the original version. Me remember the first night me hear the local version of Elizabeth Serenade. And me did I hear the foreign version of Elizabeth Serenade. And the first night, I think Elizabeth Serenade Boris Gardner, the first night, me remember the first night me hear Elizabeth Serenade. And a big tune. Big tune. Cutting edge.
Hey, morning.
Morning.
So, you know, we are listening to you for a long time and we always love what you have to say. Tonight, I find myself conflicted though. Because I hear what you say about the silent majority. And I remember that I was in a supermarket this Sunday gone, yeah? And I hear this comrade woman, you know, I guess maybe she would have been one of the people and we have put on her orange for go keep dance now because they think they change, you know.
Well, but she think it change.
She think it change, yeah. And it's like she talk about the quote unquote oncoming, I wouldn't even say civil war, but she said, boy, it's gonna be like 1980 all over again.
Why gonna be like 1980? You mean through the PNP?
You like out of St. Thomas, she say Chattalica Mountain View, you know, me in the Ligani area. I mean, I say, Vank that, you know, we done past that long time and, you know, Jamaica really not have no business to go back to them places there, but I guess the stakes is so high for she that she couldn't care less whether you know, people that go start dead like rice again because, you know, allegedly, you know, the thing get thief up from them, you know. And me I said that at Jamaica's loss. We as a people can, I tell you, say, the sweetest thing to me to see, you know, myself I pass through like 2 political rallies. I wonder why I never stopped, but, you know, I kept moving. And for see that the people, them, different parts of the community could have all a vibe and, you know, hear about no backlash, fling and, no foolishness like that never go on. But it feel really nice being here, hearing all of the vuvuzela them are going and people just hold them thing. The results come, the 2 seat them side and side about a change and it's not a fracas, it's not no big war go on. I'm not say, wow. If you do in a seat like Southeast St. Mary and a 9 vote I got decide, just like somewhere like about 2007 years, at the same closeness it come down to. Now I wonder if you ask yourself now as part of this silent majority as you talked about earlier, if you say ratted man, if me did just go out there go do the thing, then we would have a clear winner. Whether it got benefit we or not as a community, me don't know.
Yeah, me understand.
But I mean, you know, when in a sense you recognize the difference between whether shatter go rain like rice or we are going to have a clear winner. In a sense, now you as part of the silent majority get to determine whether your country governable, because people are looking on this 32, 31 kind of thing, and I say, boy, you know what I mean, you better get ready by December if you have another election, because, you know, if depending upon how the now leader of the opposition lead, this could have been like an ungovernable country.
Yeah, because the other party can drop spanner and everything when them come up with in the house, you know.
Everything.
You know, because a 31 to 31 really, you know. Because one of them have to go be in the house as a one, what them call him, leader of the house. Speaker of the house. Yeah, he have to be a speaker of the house. So him can't take up for no side there, so you know.
Until he come down even when he knows.
Yeah, so when you're going to have his 31 over there, so, and 31 over there, so.
So every man have to come and work now.
May I tell you? May I tell you, man?
So when you look on this now and, you know, people watching, and now we go to a big neighbor in the north, which is the United States. The whole world I watch this one, you know. You know?
Well, that one is sweet, my boy, I tell you.
Sweet, you know, so you're silent now is not even, you're not even want to be part of no silent, you're so now, you know.
Me can't have enough of Trump, you know, brethren. Me I tell you the truth, you know. You see Trump? Yeah. Trump is exactly how white people think in America, but don't want to say it.
So, where you feel them did get over in 2008? The night of November, must be 7 or 8, 2008.
When Obama win?
When we elect Obama, it's like...
No, we who? I know elect... Where's the we elect Obama? I never elect Obama.
We come like the people of the world did elect him.
No, I never elect Obama. I never elect Obama, brethren.
Yeah.
I don't talk about no we were. I never elect Obama.
All right, sir.
I never have no sympathy because a black man, I feel that things are go better. Never think that way at all when it come out to Obama.
We're not of that same conversation there.
And what happened now is that since Obama come, racism increased in America.
You did see that I come?
See what? Racism?
Increasing.
No, I said since him dead, racism increased in America.
No, but may I say, if you carry yourself back to the night of an election, you did see it increase or... No,
I never did check racism for increase in America. I just did say, I never put no faith in her because it's a black man in the White House. As a matter of fact, it was very contradictory to me. If you're a black man in the White House, what can a black man in a White House do for black people? Nothing.
All right. How you that realms it in terms of the... You remember the Drop the Rock campaign, you know, the guy who, or the girl who did go to jail with mandatory minimums, like once we find you with the thing, you're gone for 15 years, no matter how the judge sorry for you. You have to go for that. No, we I say Eric Holder, who was the Attorney General up to a point, saying, them something of foolishness. We have to do away with that.
Yeah.
So you find say him as the black man at the White House recognizing that disproportionately we as black people are people of color, Latinos included. The thing drop on we heavier than it drop on any set of people. So you find a good few people are come on road now. Having them sentenced like quashed. I don't know that him can do more. But
I can tell you something, brethren. I can tell you something.
Tell me.
Obama has killed more innocent people in Afghanistan and Yemen than Bush with those drone strikes.
Right.
More children. And this is a fact. This is not something fly-by-night thing, political thing.
Right.
Obama has sent more drone strikes into Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Yemen than in predecessor Bush, and more children and women dead because of that. Obama is the one where I show you, say, boy, right now, at one time, him did not check about the gate thing, you know. But after talking and figuring out, he must say, boy, right now, the marriage thing supposed to be legitimate. So he must go lobby for be when them call it civil union between two men or two women. You understand? I don't know how I could have got Judge Obama as a matter of fact, Obama has pacified the revolution.
You feel so?
When more black people did feel say things are going to change for black people under Obama, I don't see nothing change with black people under Obama. And them still a ball.
Well,
a ball enough to load.
What may I say, right? Me conflicted by what you say, me not doubt what you say, and in a sense, me can verify.
Which part of it you know doubt? Which part of it you know doubt?
The drone strikes.
You don't believe me about the drone?
Huh?
You don't believe about the drone thing?
No, man, me go with you on that. Okay. And in a sense, it's conflicting to me because this man come with a constitutional rights kind of bent, you know, where he put it this way, if it's Americans, the drones that me take out, he would have some big questions to answer. But I guess him get coverage because he's not American, so to speak.
And you don't hear much about the amount of women and children with those drones kill neither?
No.
Right. You have to go up on alternative news outside CNN and MSNBC to find them news there.
Yeah.
Right.
No. When me look and my virgin that talk earlier tonight about, you know, all right, so like certainly if me listen to the Cornel West and the Tavises of the world, etc.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about when do for black people, and me ask myself now, okay, him get fight at every turn, and the Virgin said, then trust me, you know, all presidents get fight at every turn by the other side. So, you know, we are saying are really too different to me, but that's a no. So if him even look like him want to be blacker than him is, one set of people who already say never born there, who already jump on him for him name and all of these kinds of things. You say no. Whatever he does, you almost like I say, oh, him politicize, fist bump. I mean, it go down to as basic as fist bumping. But film term soon done. But no, yes, let's say you are going to be part of the silent majority. What we get...
You mean where? Here or over there?
Over there. For the people who have a vote there, who in a sense could otherwise be silent because them say...
Yeah.
You know, Black Lives Matter have a real cause, because now it's like every turn you turn, a black person gets shot from Alaska, go all the way down to Florida, Hawaii, etc. But what you get if, in a sense, you make Donald go through?
Who are going to make Donald go through?
The people who possibly silent, who can't see no difference between she and whatever.
No, in America, that's a different thing, man. In America, more people come out now, come vote.
Yeah.
Because they're fed up with the federal government. And more people have come out now, come vote for Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump sound like them. Him not sound like a politician. Them love Donald Trump because him don't sound like a politician. Him sound like a man on the street. A white man on the street who don't like black people. Eh?
Did them is white people?
Yeah, they know them me talk about. Donald Trump.
You see two black sisters are going around and hype him?
No, watch out. You have all Mexican hype him too.
Blow.
Watch out. A whole Mexican vote for him yesterday, you know.
Yeah,
a whole black people vote for him yesterday, you know. That don't make no difference to the thing because a whole white people did vote for Obama too.
Yeah.
When me I say that is how Donald Trump talk, him is talking exactly like how the majority of white people think, but don't say what them think.
That dangerous, man.
I mean if it's dangerous. But all the Republicans, them realize him a talk too much about things where them a think, so them have to stop him. By any means necessary, them have to stop him. Them can't afford to make him go turn the nominee. Them are going to try to stop him at any means necessary. Because he must say the exact... Watch out. When a man come out and say, boy, he would have to go find out about the Ku Klux Klan before him denounce them. Who in the world don't know about the Ku Klux Klan?
Yeah.
Eh? Him denounce Duke, and say him no want Duke, who was a farmer member of the Ku Klux Klan. Him no want Duke, give him no wait name there. But when them ask him about the Ku Klux Klan, him never say him going to denounce the Ku Klux Klan.
Well, when me see what the Virgin do with them 5 youth there, the Central Park 5, him take out big ad. I don't think we did there when that happened, but he was unrepentant when the story come out, come say the youth, them never do it at all.
Brethren, make I tell you something, man. Don't make them make you believe other things, man. Donald Trump is a true American. Donald Trump is a true American. That is exactly how Americans think. Them think like Donald Trump. That is exactly how the majority of Americans think. Don't make them feel say him is in the if he was in the minority, he would have get thrown away from in August, September.
Right.
But now him increase and him say the worst things them anybody can ever say. Looking for and the more him say the worst things them is the more him get popular. Why? Because him attack for the normal white people them in America. That is exactly what them feel. Them feel it like Donald Trump feel. Donald Trump is not a man from Washington. He is a billionaire who is a buto. You know, see, he is a buto billionaire. No, him do have no finesse. Him just talk. We come to him mouth and talk in him heart. Him do have no decorum. Where am I going to say, boy, right now, because he's a politician, I'm not going to say this. Because the people them on the road talking same like Donald Trump, but them don't talk, it make nobody hear. You know, see it? It's a white supremacist who is a billionaire, who, when the white supremacists them, undercover white supremacists them, not the white supremacists them who come out now and say, them want Donald Trump to win, like the Ku Klux Klan. You have white supremacists in America who behave that them is not white supremacists. Like them I tell you, boy, right now, we are not into racism in America, and we are not into this. And them same one, when them there in a them little private, them and say, Obama, that nigger. Same white people them, you know. Obama, that nigger. Same Republican them. We are against Trump, you know. Them can't take Trump because Trump, I say exactly what them want to say, but they must say it too coarse and harsh. You know, you have ways to say things, you know. But Trump don't know that way. Trump has said the things them like how the normal person would have said it. He's a dangerous man, you know.
Boy, I say we're there at a point in our history and now.
I mean we? Where you talk about we for brethren? That's them and not me. Where you talk about them? We at a point in history.
Affected by this, man. Me and you affected by this.
Brethren.
The whole world affected by this.
No. Look your man. Don't admit that we.
No, put.
We the people.
Put some man where I walk around back him with the briefcase, with the trigger. Put that kind of power there in a film hand and tell me if me and you not affected by that.
No, hear what I say now. Don't say we, brethren. It's like when them have a war where them kill white people, kill white people, and say, we was involved in a world war, you know.
Yeah.
We did involve in a world war.
So man, them good.
When white people kill white people, are we, you know. Alright. You ever hear white people attack when the tribal war in Guan, in Burundi, Rwanda. When the tribal war go Rwanda and the French them go in there and I do something. You hear any French that say we? We are affected by the killing of these two tribes. Them say them, you know. Them cause the killing, you know. Yeah. But them not take no responsibility for it. Them say the two tribes have to come together and figure out how to stop these two tribes from war against one another. When England and France and England and Italy and Germany are fight, me I go say we are fight England.
I guess that is effective.
When England and Germany are fight, which part of that are we? Tell me.
No, as a youth, you would have grew up passively. At some point in your life, I sing Rule Britannia, Rule.
No, I never used to sing it, you know. I used to sit down in a gate here when come on, I still sit down. Because I see the Queen come on and thing with up on her ass, and I sit down in a gate and I watch this thing. I don't stand up because I don't know what it is. I never have no knowledge of what it is. But I say, when...
Generation of Jamaican grew up and sing it. So.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When England and Germany start to attack one another, which part we coming at that?
You know, you watch Small Island?
No, you not answer me, man. Me ask you, when Italy, Germany, France, Belgium, and England start to kill off one another,
yeah.
Oh, you coming a we are kill off one another?
No, you see the propaganda we work so well upon we is that we feel so once quote unquote Mother England was affected, it affect we too.
Yeah, but if we there so no until I talk about we the silent majority who have vote in America. Me not vote in America, brethren. Are not voting. I don't have a choice in the old saying of America voting. I cannot stand by the wayside and criticize.
If you could have influenced one, say in a Brooklyn, in a Texas, in a Houston, in a Fort Lauderdale, anywhere about there where we have people, where you that say to them?
When we that say to them?
In this
I tell you what I say, me is not we. Me is not we, brethren. We the people is not we. Did you know that the Constitution of America, when it say we the people, it's not black people that refer to?
It may not talk about we at all.
Yeah, then no, we come and sit down now, so now clear that Jamaica and talk about we.
But what you know, through life, tied up very strongly with our people's lives there. September 11 bring that home to me in a big kind of way.
You used to live in America, don't it? That's why you keep a talk about we, man. That's why you keep a talk about we.
The African family, wherever we live, is we, no, sir?
No, go so. So, let me ask you, when you live in Germany,
yeah.
If you live in Germany and England attack Germany, are we them attack?
If me live in Germany.
If you're there in Germany and a war broke out between Germany and England, you're going to say, boy, you want them attack we, you know? You want to England attack we?
Citizenship, you become where you live without recognizing it in a big way. So like when you tried to, when Mandingo call it from England, like, right?
Yeah.
When him dead so now.
But Mandingo now go tell you say I'm a British.
No, I'm not British, but make we say him down in the tube. What, 2007 when them blow up the thing? If he's there, him must feel personally affected by what going on in society at that time by the forces who
but it's not but the IRA not bomb is not we them a bomb up. It's just that we end up in the midst of the whole thing.
Yeah,
when the Arab them, so-called Arab them blow up the building, some black people didn't they so we come from Caribbean, you know.
Yeah.
You think the black people them say are we them did that try bomb up? I know we them did that try bomb up, so why am I gonna say we?
At that point my brother did that
you end up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They did there Jamaica, my brother did over there, and he let me say, yeah, America, the chickens come home to roost at them, something like that.
Yeah. So are we coming at that?
No, the virgin, no, take it on for me. I tell me now, say, for what them do, film neck of the woods, cause Jersey, New York, him live, yeah? And he must say, like, for what them do to we, if him did get a chance to take them on, cause him never know a seat. In and no chicken coming home to.
Yeah, them say them attack we. Them attack we.
Yeah, cause him a come out of them subway there. Him do business in the World Trade Center area there.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they may have a sculptor Jamaican youth who dead in the whole.
Yeah, well, Jamaican dead all over the place with other people. Jamaican dead in the Royal Air Force, a fight against Germany from Britain. We never involved in that. And them, through them a colonial master and them a slave master, them put you in there and then you start to say, oh, we were fighting for Britain, you know, in the Royal Air Force and we feel good because they give patches and all them something. It's joke. It's madness. It's madness. When Europeans go in Europe, go in Africa, and I take one side against the next side, you see them talk about, oh, and we were fighting against this tribe, you know, we who? Them not tell about no we was fighting against this tribe and we want this and we want. And when black people chat them foolishness there. And when black people started, you hear Malcolm X say, when the master house are burned down, hear the nigga. Master, we house are burned down. When the master sick, him say, we sick. And Malcolm X say that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me must go throw and talk about, right, you want to say, them bomb up a building in America. me there to that. Them bomb up a building in America. Them no bomb up my building or our building. No, sir.
I tell you, I did a blackout 2000.
My boy, William Obama is not my president. And the queen is not my queen.
Alright.
And one would want to argue, you know, say he's a Jamaican, you know. One would want to argue that you're a Jamaican, so he's your queen. I am not, Queen Elizabeth is not my queen.
Right.
So if you want to say because he's a Jamaican, it's your queen, you say that.
No, me directly with you on that.
The Prime Minister is not my Prime Minister because I never put no Prime Minister there, you know. It's in party or them party put them there. The people them don't elect a Prime Minister. He was selected by the by the party who win the election.
Right.
Them never give I a chance to say, boy, you want to say, I want Colonel Charles as the Prime Minister. Them not get a chance, eh? Them put up a man as a leader. Anyone who's the leader is them get the Prime Ministership or the Prime Ministership. I never have no talking night. So I got them, it's my Prime Minister. I know my Prime Minister. And it's not my Prime Minister. It's not my Queen. So I know we talking like me at slave still. Anyway, we are talk long, we are talk long.
Give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man, give thanks. Yes, it's a serious thing. This we thing with Africans and them slavery. We sick, we house abandoned. Black people work in a cloth shop or in a fast food restaurant. And you go in there and say, tell me something. Sell me some chips. Here the nigga around at the corner. We don't have any. Oh, she become we. We don't have any. Little more you just see up on the road and walk up and look work. Me said, no, you used to work at Burger King. Yeah, them fire we. Them fire we. Oh, we can't get fire. Nobody can fire me. What mean we get fire? Oh, we get fire. If you really don't talk about, we don't have any chips, or we don't have any rayon cloth, and now you did talk about them fire we. Oh, we can't get fire. We can't get fire, man. Believe you me, we must own the thing. Step it. Yeah, so we are saying, and we are reiterating that these people must, at a point in their meetings, sit down and try to figure out about this 1 million people never vote for none of them. Because as we see, it is a draw thing. I will go on at the house. The PNP lose the election and they must have figured out, then if we lose the election and 1 million people never vote, why is it that they never vote? Because we the things that we did have it part. And then the argument about the GLP winning, them win at such a level where them winning such a level where as power hungry as them is, them must have feel something. Cause them power hungry. Them power hungry, nobody want to win by 1 vote. Nobody want to win by 10 vote. People want to run away with vote. So even if a man win, you know, even if a man win, him still I say blows and skirt, it means say only 2 vote, it means say only 1 seat. Me win, and after all of them work, me put in a 1 seat, me win. And the other man on the other side I say, it's what happened. You mean say me never do something that the man only win by 1 seat and 1 million of vote? They must I think that. Must I think that. Because that is the loudest voice. The 1 million we don't vote is the loudest voice in the election. Serious thing. That is why a man could have sit down and say, boy, we have a even Steve now go on and say, no, better we call another election quick for really get a serious mandate for run them out. Totally. And then now them could have lose too. Because if a man win an election by 1 seat, you know, him and himself I say, boy, right now, me don't have no majority. Because really and truly, the 1 seat, when we have to go do something else, he might say, I don't have no majority. So maybe he might think to himself, so maybe next 1 year or so, I'm going to call the next election to figure out this thing. While the other one round the corner, I say, boy, I hope him call the next election quick, you know, because it's like, oh, I'm going to 1 seat, them win by. We are going to undo something and make him know, say, we were supposed to do that. Serious thing, yes. Yeah.
Yes, Muta.
Yes, Mandingo.
I'm glad you have to correct the brother they were mix up, man, but we business. And I, Mandingo, I am an African anywhere I am in the world. Currently I am in Britain, in London. I am still an African. Anywhere I am in the world, I am an African.
Me I tell him say
no
you now go say you're British. Me I tell him say you now go to England and say you're British.
No, of course not. Having citizenship of any country don't change my African race. Me and you know that.
Cow born in a pig pen and still cow.
As Malcolm X say, kittens born in an oven, not biscuits.
Yeah, a cat born on a pillar. You know what I mean? A cat born on a pillar is not a caterpillar.
Precisely. So as the Peter Todd song say, we are African, no matter where we're born. Because race has nothing to do with where we live or any citizenship also, which can always change. So we are Africans wherever we are. But this is what happens with people who are mentally enslaved and want to be European. And you give the nice Malcolm X example that when the racist house abandoned at about we house burning down. Obama was kill more people, as you correctly say, and tried to overthrow President Mugabe following on George Bush in Zimbabwe. Obama who pushing homosexuality and lesbianism and writing his 2 books against Malcolm X and write against Kwame to restore the Carmichael, and of course is an enemy of Marcus Garvey. Barack Obama don't represent us. Barack Obama is an enemy of the African race.
But him did say him not take up this thing about pardon for Marcus Garvey.
Exoneration.
Yeah, him say that will cost too much. And it's a long time thing, that guy a long time.
Yes, because he's totally against what Marcus Garvey stand for as an African. Obama is simply an agent of his European masters and mistresses. As simple as that. An enemy of the African race. And the British Queen is not my queen.
No, sir.
She's the queen. She's the queen of those in Jamaica who want her as their queen, and the queen for who want her. My queen. My queen is my African mother and all other African mothers. I don't have no European queen.
No, definitely not.
No European queen. All of my queens are Africans.
Yeah, man.
No Chinese queen, no European queen, no Arab queen. My queens are Africans. And the Governor General Patrick, him don't represent we. Him represent Queen Elizabeth.
Yes, of course. And
the Prime Minister is not our Prime Minister.
No,
the Prime Minister is the Prime Minister for Queen Elizabeth.
And the party where we belong to, because the people them never elect the Prime Minister.
Precisely.
You
remember Millard Johnson who did run in 1962 and PNP and GLP combined for sabotage because it was a Garveyite party and things. When them was to have talks on the making of the Constitution, they refused to allow Millard Johnson to go, and he was a lawyer too. Because Millard Johnson would not have agreed for Queen Elizabeth to be the head of the state of Jamaica. So the Manley and his cousin Buster Manley arranged and excluded the People's Political Party, the Garveyite Party of Millard Johnson, the only election in 1962 where Marcus Garvey Jr., who teach us at Kingston Technical, voted in. I remember that this year too is 120 years since Kingston Technical High School was founded.
And the Battle of Adwa.
And Battle of Adwa, which was on the 2nd of March, where Emperor Menelik II of Ethiopia led his army to glorious victory over the racist Italian murderers at the Battle of Adwa.
They must not even take the dirt. Whenever go, they must wash out the dirt of Ethiopia off of them foot.
Exactly.
So not even the dirt them going to take and carry back to Europe.
Exactly.
Yeah, man,
exactly.
Serious thing.
So people like the individual who phoned Bow Weave, you know what he said to him? You used to live at States, no? And him admit, yes. You know what I mean? About him Obama, about we. Obama is an enemy of African people who push homosexuality and lesbianism and for want to recolonize Africa for team American.
I can tell you something. Under Obama, Africa has been militarized more than any other president before Obama.
Exactly. Combined.
Yeah, the militarization of Africa is more distinct under this president than any other president.
More Africans have been killed in Africa by drone strikes by Obama, more than all of the other U.S. presidents, and them are European before Obama. Yeah. So it's only somebody mentally enslaved can be supporting Obama.
Yeah. All right.
You know, make him move and go ahead.
Give thanks, Virgin. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Yes, it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. At least you know which part Donald Trump stand. We have to come back to Donald Trump all the while, you know. We have to tell you, you know, some well the program done. If you go back and you tell you if you watch MSNBC and CB and NCNN, you know, because we can't have enough of Donald Trump, man. We have to tell you, man. We have to tell you. You know why it's sweet, me? It's sweet because of the things that I say. I mean, no, that's how American think. And them are go like other them. And the more him say the things them where American think, is the more they upper top the big boy them in the party them don't like what I say, Democratic and Republican, but him attack for them. Him really attack for them, you know. I mean, Trump attack for them. And them go like I don't them attack, but they want to do everything for sidewise him. Yes,
Here look, motor.
Blessed man.
The man from night, me a whole man. You are, me hold till me all drop asleep and wake up back and still look on my phone.
He's an older man, good time, so he's an older.
Yeah man, but we want to deal it fast still. If me have a thing, see? And me give you a hit and say, alright, motor, guard over this to me. Me give me name and everything towards you and say, alright, use this name to run off the thing, cause it's my place, but me not go there to occupy it. A buyer come now and you sell him the place, but before you sell him the place, him see a different man ownership on the place, but him still buy the place, see? So the man will own the place now. The day when that the man they come back now, what you face is going to happen to that the man that will buy the place now, mother?
What happen to him?
Yeah, what you face is
going to happen to him? You have a conflicting thing going on.
Yes, and the said thing, man, because the Queen responds to Jamaica, you know. Because we don't own the land, you know, the land royalty of the Queen Elizabeth. So if a man come from out a different place now, come buy the land from like Portia, them Andrew Holness, them now. You don't feel say one day it will cause a conflict, because them not really own the land with them myself.
Yeah, but the Queen, you say, the Queen is a figurehead, you know. The power of the Queen is mostly in our mind because of colonialism, you know, rather than any physical manifestation of nothing.
So,
the Governor General represent the Queen, you know, but it's not like the Governor General decide the governance of Jamaica. The Queen, something going on in the background, brethren. I get a feedback, man.
Alright, let me get a clearer.
Yeah.
More clear.
Yeah. What may I say, you see? No, you're a radio around the bridge. It's a radio going around it, so.
I'm good further.
No, like man, all you have to do lock off the radio, bridge.
I next door radio, man. I'm a mother radio, man.
Your mother also, I play the radio so loud to listen to what you are saying?
No, man. In my listen radio in I'm host. I don't mean my listen.
Yeah, but are you, I mean, let me not hear myself on the radio, man.
I already speak up on the phone. I'm turn off the speaker.
Oh, when you have to speak up on the phone, I will that too.
I must speak up on the phone.
All that can involve too. Yeah, to speak up on the phone.
Yeah, man, the speaker, man. So
right,
you know
talk, yeah.
May I say, I know, that's England right, the Bible, that's why them tell us about Jesus and to make everything clear till the day harvest.
Wait, no, man, I know England right, the Bible, brethren.
Yeah, man, in English.
Bible remember say, translated. Wait, no, man.
Yes,
not
man.
English people write the Bible, man. The Bible.
England and Rome.
All right, talk. I know what I'm saying.
England and Rome write the Bible, Motors.
You know what I'm talk.
Me I listen to you, man. Talk.
No, you're not listen, man. Talk where you talk because your time so done and the program I go done, you know.
So I actually say one day come now when that's what I'm telling about Jesus, more come for him world. So when him come now, the man will buy the land now, him shouldn't buy it because he knows the land never owned by certain somebody. so him should know say never take him money and buy it. So when him get himself this try now in a Jesus coming, cause harvest him and make his stay till now, cause feed them place. You know.
So Jesus are gonna come then. Jesus are gonna come.
But he now come normally, see man.
No, but so you believe that Jesus are gonna come?
But not like how people.
No, me never ask you how him gonna come. Me say you believe him gonna come.
A man kind of go use.
Oh gosh, man. Brethren.
Yes.
The program are done, you know. Me ask you one question and you answer 5 questions. Me say,
yes.
You just said Jesus are gonna come. Me never ask you how him gonna come, when him gonna come, you know. Me ask if you believe that Jesus are gonna come.
No, man, but that
then if you don't believe that, hold on. If you don't believe that Jesus are gonna come, why you keep on saying when him come and this are gonna happen and that are gonna happen?
Because most of the Bible, the fulfillment of the Bible.
No, but you say you don't believe it. If you don't believe it, why you say it are gonna happen?
But many believe it most of because the Bible conflict many people.
So Jesus are gonna come then.
So that the Bible conflict many people. And
so you accept that Jesus are gonna come then?
No, me not accept.
Then if you don't accept it, why you keep on saying Jesus are gonna come?
But the whole church people, them more than all over the world, them accept Jesus going to come.
So no, but wait there. You have presupposed something where you not believe it's going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
We have to move because you can't talk about something and not going to happen by saying this something not going to happen when you don't know it's going to happen and you don't believe it's going to happen. Or you going to talk about it?
If the motor, what
me have to move, you know, me have to move. Don't tell me what going to happen, you know, when you don't believe it's going to happen. Don't tell me it's going to happen when you don't believe it's going to happen. All right, me gone.
All right, motor.
Yeah. This is Cutting Edge. We want to heal up Brian, who left for a long time. We want to heal up Tracy. All right, Brian. Oh, I know Brian that. I'm Regine. All right. We want to heal up Tracy. I know so we're going to forward there tomorrow with the stepping razor, the art of war. You know, we're going to leave you right now and go right in front of the television. We're going to leave you and go right in front of the television. Man, you're going to catch me and watch the television thing, you know. I am addicted. But I have to see this thing through. Believe me, maybe I've been watching it till December. Because November is supposed to be the election. Maybe I've been watching television straight up until December. Okay, so we give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy, give thanks to stay with me. And as we said, it was a different kind of program in terms of our tributes. You know, we have Rasta Brethren where me and him did appear in a documentary named Land of Look Behind. We have our next brethren where we mentioned named Jati from Montego Bay. We mentioned the birthday of Burning Spear, which is 71. Yes, the day before yesterday was 71. We mentioned Jackie Mitu birthday, which today him would be 68. And we mentioned Winston Blake, who passed away last week, who was instrumental in my appreciation for good music. That was a full-up program still. So, next week is a different program, simple. And as we said, tomorrow is when them are going to inaugurate the Prime Minister of Jamaica. The Governor General will swear him in and make him become an official representative of the Queen. Just like Governor General. So, I go to that tune, you know. We don't understand, oh, me see one man coming up. Oh, he coming up sneaking, I don't say nothing to me. The man is sneaking. Me there, I say, you know. The man sneaking for me, Hail Matrix. Yeah, Matrix there. All right, so we play the last tune. Zappo. One long time band named Zappo. I think Bersa man used to all the Bongsa Banya too, you know. Zappo, great band in them time there. We have played this tune here, where, and again, the first time we hear that tune here was Meritone played. Zappo.